Hi everyone, Julia Watts here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be looking at Sentimentally Yours, and predominantly we're looking at the new Festive Collection which has just been released, and you will find it over on my website juliawattscrafts.co.uk for shipping to UK addresses, and you'll find it over on Phil's website, which is honeypotcrafts.co.uk. So there are 3 new fancy frames in the Festive Collection, and I've done videos of the other 2 which you'll be able to watch on my channel, and this is the square one. So this is the mistletoe frame, really pretty. So we've got mistletoe in there, we've got some fir tree sprigs, and we've also got some pine cones in there. And we've also got the sentiment Festive Wishes, which I think I really like it. It's a little bit smaller than Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. And, you know, some people don't actually celebrate Christmas. So Festive Wishes, I think, covers all bases, really, including Thanksgiving as well. And the sentiment does come with a shadow, so which you can choose to use or not. So I thought this series of videos that I've done might be useful for you to see some of the potential that there is to get from these when you're making your festive makes. So let's go through the dies. With the frame dies, if you cut this die out, so this is your middle die, then you will end up with this. Absolutely beautiful. Don't cut all 3 together because you'll end up with a tiny little frame to go around the outside and a tiny little frame to go around the inside. And when I mean tiny, I mean really tiny. So don't do that. So cut this out in whatever colour card you want to. Incidentally, on the fallaways, you do get these little corners come out, and you could actually just snip off that and actually add an extra corner on there if you want to extend it out. Hopefully you can see that. Just pull that down a wee bit, so you can do that. Or also you could do yourself a double corner if you wanted. Like I say, cut those little straggly bits off. I just wanted to show you where they came from. So, you know, perhaps keep hold of those in all your scraps. I know we have a lot of scraps, don't we? So if you cut just the outer die out, so if you cut this die out on its own, then you will end up with this, and then this can actually sit on there like so. If you cut just the inner die out, let's see, where is it? Let's grab it. If you cut just this one out, then you will end up with this, which goes in here somehow. Let's see. Oh, not too bad. Goes in there like that, and we'll leave a little frame around it. So depending on what colour card you've got underneath, you know, you may want to do that, you may want to not. It is also a product of when you cut the frame out itself, as in the backer frame rather than this frame. Let's just explain it. Let's fetch that out. So if you want to cut the actual frame out, which will give you this, and you can see this then will fit perfectly behind that, like that. Doesn't that look lovely? Oh. It kind of comes alive when you put your matten layer behind it. So to get this, what you need to do is, what I suggest you do is, because you need to use these 2 dies here, but you can see you might not get the positioning right to get a nice even border all the way around your die cut. So because if you look at this, you've got a nice even die spacing all the way around. Okay, so what I suggest you do, and I put this on all the other videos, is obviously put it cut side down. This is cut side up, but put it cut side down and tape this bit, okay? Then pop your actual decorative die inside, like so. And I know I've got a bit of card there, I know that. Get it so that it's nicely, it's got its nice borders. Then you take this inner die here and pop that into place. They're not symmetrical, so you've got to get it right around the right way. Get that in the position that you want, and then tape that inner die down, okay? And then once it's taped down, you can then carefully lift that one out, and then this spacing is correct for you to get this perfectly lined up. So low tack tape or washi tape is the thing you want to use, okay? So obviously, as I've said, when you do that, you get this, and this provides a beautiful matten layer. It also gives you this dropout piece as well. It also gives you this. So if we cut that out in a different colour, again, we can actually pop this in, and this will be a snugger fit than before. Like so. Cool, isn't it? Really cool. I love these dies, absolutely love them, and I'm not just saying it. You definitely want these in your crafty stash, and I will be using these in my workshops later on in the year as well. So that's that. You also get, I'm going to take this off because I'm not using that this time. You also get sentiment, festive wishes, and as I said, it comes with a backer, and I've cut this out of the new silver mirror card. And so obviously you can pop your sentiment on there. I don't know what this cream lustrous card's called, I'm afraid. I can't remember. But you can see that you've got that lovely backer there. We can also have cut it out twice, which I'm tending to do actually, because I can. And give yourself a drop shadow, which just kind of sets it off a little bit more. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm probably going to use that. And obviously that can go in the middle of your card. Oops, let's put it down. In the middle of your card like that. Or you can have it down here, so you're not blocking off so much of the, or at the top. You know, you can have this way if you wanted to on your card and make a much bigger card. Obviously you can have it so that that's at the top, and have that in the middle perhaps. Probably an 8x8, I should think, because it's almost 6 inches. I don't know if it's got it in real money. Largest die is 138mm by 138mm. Now 6 inches, or an A5 card measures 148mm across. So it's a sizable die. But as I said, we're doing a 7x7 card with some mats and layers, so you can get it on a 6x6 if you want to. You can also, if you wanted to, just snip off that and have that as a kind of top embellishment if you wanted to. From this set a couple of years ago, the bare branches and pine cones, I've cut some extra pine cones out. Get 2 pine cone dies, different sizes, and they will fit with these really nicely. So on the bigger one, I can put 2 of the larger ones. It is a bit bigger than what Phil's done on this. So if you've got this, that's going to fit in really nicely. And then the smaller one does go on the bottom like that. Okay. So I'm going to do some sticking in a minute. What I've got for my layers, which I've got underneath here, is I've got my 7x7 card. I've got some silver mirror card, and I've got the deboss double stitch squares cut out of that luster card, the creamy one. And that's going to go on there. See, I've got plenty of room with my my 7x7. Then I've got some forest green card, and then I've cut another deboss double stitch square, and I've embossed it with the falling snow out of pure white. So then that's going to go on there like so. And And then we're going to bring in our frame. Doesn't that look wonderful? Wonderful. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then we're going to do our sentiment. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. I haven't made my mind up. These might change their orientation anyway. Might put it down the bottom there. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to pause and stick, and then I'll show you what it looks like finished, and I'll have some pearls on the berries as well to show you. Okay. Okay, all stuck down. I'll show you closer. So you can see I've got my pine cones in the corner. That's the only die I've used as far as embellishments are concerned, which is outside of the frame. So this is from the bare branches and pine cones from a couple of years ago. That's where the pine cones come from. Obviously it's optional. If you've got the frame, there's nothing stopping you actually cutting the frame in a different colour and just fuzzy cutting the pine cones out if you want to. But there's my sentiment, which you probably just can't see. There is a drop shadow on there that I put the white behind. Obviously it'll look different if I put the white on top and the green behind, but I decided green on top because I've got green on top there. I absolutely love these. Once again, what I've used is the new Fancy Frames Mistletoe from the brand new Festive Collection from Sentimentally Yours, available over on my website juliawattscrafts.co.uk, and also available over on Phil's store honeypotcrafts.co.uk. I hope you find it useful. Do check out the other 2 videos of the other 2 frames which are on my YouTube channel. So do like and subscribe if you're not already. I do really love to read your comments, and I reply whenever I see them. And do check out some of my many other videos. And thank you for watching.